Day 2 of Russ Wick's attempt at the world water speed record. And things got underway early at breakfast.
As far as today goes, we have a real calculated game plan. I won't be just getting in the boat and going out on the course and mashing down the throttle and going as fast as I can go for the mile run. I mean, we're going to work up to it. We're going to go out there and set some earlier runs at a lower speed and see how the boat's handling for the whole mile run and work up to it and have a real calculated game plan.
At the same time Russ was eating breakfast, Dr. Muscatel was doing an interview with us in the Sandpoint pit area when a phone call arrived from course surveyor Russ Dodge.
I'll have to call you back later. Yeah, hi Russ. Oops, this is my surveyor. Yeah, we're on a TV thing. What's up, Russ?
At only 6:15 in the morning, things are not looking good for an attempt at the record.
That was weather. I mean, we can't. That's the one thing we couldn't control.
And you never know.
You never know.
The waters were quite choppy. We ventured out onto the lake for a first-hand look at it.
Well, the theme "Victory at Sea" comes to mind. It's too rough. I mean, if you look back at the rollers behind us, the chop is at least a foot and a half. I mean, if this was a race, we probably would hold.
So into a holding pattern we went, waiting on Mother Nature. Back in the pit, the finest details were attended to.
Well, this is the work end of the boat.
Just get your marks and just get a feel for it and go from there. Okay. So that's it. All right. Rock and roll. Thank you.
The decision was made to take the Miss Freei onto the water for a low-speed practice run.
What's the game plan here on run number 1?
Just kind of see how bad the wind is. We want to make sure the boat runs right and maybe try a lower run speed and go from there. See what the wind does this afternoon.
As Russ guided the boat away from the pits, Dr. Ken Muscatel provided guidance over the radio.
I'm on the radio, doing good. Come off with the igniters and on with the boost pump.
Once onto the measured mile, things were very rough for Russ and the Miss Freei. From our onboard camera, a bumpy ride, even at low speeds. The record calls for 2 passes on the mile, 1 in each direction. So Russ took a gander from both ways, north to south, south to north. Still the same results, rough water.
As nice and calm as it is here in the Sandpoint pits, guys, the news from across the lake not good. On the measured mile, it's too rough to go today.
Yeah, I talked to Russ Dodge, our surveyor, and he told us that it's as rough now as it was when we were out there in the boat earlier, which means it's too rough to even attempt the mile. We're not going to put Russ or put the boat at any kind of risk. So, pending the permission of the Coast Guard and the Harbor Patrol, we're going to try and do this tomorrow.
Russ, a big setback, a disappointment. I know you were ready to go.
Huge disappointment. We were definitely ready to go. The boat, as you know, we ran over 200 miles an hour and it's handling well. We're looking forward to giving it another shot if the weather cooperates with us. It was good out there. I got a feel for where the course lies, and hopefully tomorrow we get back out.
How tough will it be for you to recycle your preparation, which you started really a couple of days ago?
That's right. Pretty easy. I have kind of a tradition. I go to GameWorks and play a lot of video games with some friends the night before, and I'll get up early, have a nice breakfast, and it's pretty casual. It's just another day of being in a motor sports vehicle and doing your best.
Better luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to Lake Washington. It is the dawning of day 2. The sky is blue, the water is smooth, and hopes are high in the Sandpoint pit area.
It is extremely early, day number 2, and the lake behind us quite a bit different than yesterday. Dare we hope?
Dare we hope. Yeah, I'm really feeling positive about the look of the lake. The water's flat, nice little ripple. The breeze is starting to come up a little bit out of the northeast, but I think it's going to be good. This is as good as we could hope for our attempt.
Russ, it looks like this could really be the day.
I think this might be the day we're going to break some records and make history. The boat's running fantastic, and there's no reason why we shouldn't have a really good attempt out here.
Should be on the water soon then.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
We are in the pit area at what used to be the Sandpoint Naval Air Station. It's about a mile and a half straight north across Lake Washington to the south end of the measured mile, which is located in Denny Park. We have a camera at that location. Our other camera at the north end is on a dock at the home of Dr. Russ Christensen, who we'd like to thank for his help and hospitality. So we have cameras at each end of the measured mile.
With water conditions favorable, the crew wasted little time getting the boat repaired and into the water.
I'm going to run the course from the south to the north, get a feel for it. We've got the buoys out there now. And I'm going to run some, a couple runs slower speeds, maybe 180, 190 mile an hour, and feel what the boat ride's like over that length of time.
As Russ pulled away from the dock, a feeling of exhilaration filled the air as he pointed the boat toward the measured mile. This time, the surface of the water was almost perfect, creating a racing surface for hydroplanes comparable to an Indy car at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Mother Nature had held up her end of the bargain. Russ enjoyed the ride so much he ran it out of gas and had to rely on his buddies from Classmates.com to tow him back to the pit area. Upon the return of the boat to the trailer, Russ tried to personally make sure that nothing could go wrong now. As work continued under the boat, Russ discussed the next step with Larry Oberto.
How do you feel about going out and, if you got the visuals right, coming down at like 190 all the way down?
No problem.
Okay.
Whatsoever.
Going around, turning around, getting your mark. Take your time. You got all day, even if you come off a plane, to get everything lined back up. Make another run at like 190. Come back in, refuel, and go out and do it.
Absolutely.
Sound good?
Is that what you want to do?
Makes sense.
Okay, good.
Steady speed 190.
Yeah, right.
190.
Okay.
Then if he's got everything lined up and everything's good, we'll come back in, throw more fuel in the boat, and go do it. And that's it. That would be okay.
Jim Bakke once again strapped Russ into the Miss Freei for what should be his last test run. Back on the water at near 200 miles per hour, the ride is almost flawless. Russ takes the boat back to the south along the course and maintains a speed of 195 miles per hour.
You're only 5 miles short right now.
No, it's running great. It doesn't even come up to plane until we're
No,
at
actually,
190.
you didn't actually stop porpoising until you were in the trap. Once once it lays down, you're there. So next run, take as much time as you need.
Yeah.
You got it.
We got it.
Okay.
Just as it seemed that all was right for the attempt, a problem was discovered under the boat. As Russ looked on, crew chief Roger Newton worked feverishly to fix the problem. The propeller and the shaft had bound up under the boat. As the crew continued to work on a solution, Russ had to be thinking of the broken shaft that caused the Miss Budweiser to flip 21 years ago, putting an early end to Bernie Little's attempt to obtain the record. Russ discussed the computer readouts from the boat with Ed Nelson, longtime hydro official.
Do it.
And back at the trailer, owner Ken Muscatel took a closer look.
The bushing has, in the strut, has rotated about a 16 and starting to back out. We're going to pull the long shaft out, pull the bushing out, put 5 minutes epoxy, pop it back in, put the shaft back in and go. So
Just off to the hardware store.
off the hardware store.
It's always something. It's always something.
But we're real close.
Progress went quickly in the repairs to the prop and the shaft, and the moment was drawing near.
How should you sit?
You're going to have to crank this way. So, yeah, okay, should go in there.
So the Miss Freei about to come off the trailer for the assault on one of the oldest records in powerboat racing. Preparations are complete, and we'll have the run for the record right after this.
ESPN Speed World coverage of Russ Wick's attempt at the World Water Speed Record has been brought to you by Budweiser. Guaranteed fresh with our exclusive Born on Date, the day your Budweiser was made. By Alamo Rental Car. Ready, set, go. Come on, drive happy today. And by O'Doul's Non-Alcoholic Brew, a taste worth toasting. More trouble ensued with the propeller, but Roger Newton and the Freei crew finally straightened things out.
No, you got to pull it out. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Okay, let's do it.
Guys, many months of planning and preparation all for this moment. Russ, what are your thoughts?
I'm very relaxed. Just looking forward to going out there and making some history.
Ken, are you relaxed?
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
Sure.
Yeah. It was the last time I was ever relaxed. I'm very confident. A lot of faith in Russ, a lot of faith in the team. Guys have done a great job. Let's go do it.
Mother Nature looks like she wants you to have the record.
I hope Mother Nature agrees when we're done.
Be careful.
Thank you. I think the Miss Freei deserves it.
Go for it.
Okay, thank you.
Russ climbs aboard the boat for hopefully the last time today. And his father is standing by for the big moment on the dock.
He's got the guts and the know-how and wants to win. Yeah.
A final check of the radio with Larry Oberto.
We're going to step off in the back now.
A handshake for Jim Bakke. And the canopy is lowered for what should be the last time today.
All right, Tim, can you hear me?
Okay, here we go. I'm going to push him on. You lock it in, Jim? Yep.
Let me know when you want to master on and tell me to hit it. Okay, as usual, for this time out, the tide is there.
Out on the water, Russ approaches the speed trap, and things couldn't look better. The ride is as smooth as can be as he approaches the trap. A new record requires a run of just under 18 seconds, so we'll keep track of the time in the upper left corner once he is on to the measured mile. Russ's view as he enters the mile. Now watch the timer. Anything under 18 seconds and he is at or near the record. Approaching the trap at the end of the mile now, and he does it in 17.37 seconds. That is 207.254 miles per hour, definitely on record pace. But Dr. Ken Muscatel and the other spectators wait on the shore for the official word.
Okay.
That's the record.
Hang on.
In order for the record to stand, there must be 2 runs, one in each direction at an average speed faster than the old record. Once again, Russ is on the measured mile. Watch the timer now. Again, we're looking for something under 18 seconds. The boat ride absolutely perfect. This is an unlimited hydroplane at full song, performing beautifully, and 17.67 seconds. That's 203.735 miles per hour. The record has fallen.
You did it, Russ.
An average speed of 205.494.
All right. Woo! Woo! All right. What's the average? Okay.
Russ brings the Miss Freei back to the pit area, but decides not to stop before doing a little victory lap for the folks who have been watching.
We're out of here. Oh, all right. Woo! It's a cool deal. It's a cool deal. It is. Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's got to be a relief, huh?
Let's see, I'll check my shorts. Let me tell you. All right. Yeah, it feels like it's unbelievable for this team to do this and for Russ to go out. It's unbelievable. He did a great job. We broke a 38-year-old world speed record for propeller-driven craft. You just saw it here today. I think we averaged about 205 miles an hour. Yo!
The celebration continued on the deck of the boat as everyone, including our cameraman Scott, were doused with champagne.
It's on! more. I got a bigger Oh, okay. It was this guy's idea. This guy gave me all the support in the world. Oh, man, don't throw me in. Oh, baby. Miss Freei for us. That's right, Russ.
So tell me how you feel now, young man.
I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm just a lot of self-satisfaction and just very thankful and appreciative for everyone that supported us.
You made it look easy.
I don't want to make it sound that easy, otherwise someone will take it away too quick. It was very smooth. The boat was just flawless. We had a lot of power. That's pretty cool. I exited the speed trap going very, very fast both runs.
So Russ Wicks becomes the fastest man ever to take a propeller-driven boat through a mile straightaway. 205.494 is the new record, erasing one that had stood for 38 years.
I'm pretty glad you did that.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.